Hello friends, welcome back to DevOps Hint. In this video, we are going to learn how to deploy a Java application to AWS Elastic Beanstalk using the GitLab CI. So here, we need to do two things here. First of all, we need to create a new application version, and then second, we need to update the environments. So now here you can see our application is API deploy example, and we have created an environment called API deploy example -env. So in environment, here in this environment, if we have this running version, you can see this is sample application here, and there are different version. For that, we need to do two steps here to create an application version and then update environment. So now let's start. So firstly, here we need to install GitLab runner. So I have already installed. Then the second step is add GitLab runner and user in root. So for that, firstly, you need to run this sudo vsudo command. Then you need to add these two lines in user privilege specification, then register runner. So here you can see this is my runner here. So sometime they give us error. So the solution is click on edit. And check indicates whether this runner can pick job without tags. Then save changes. So it's done. Now you can see this is my repository with the name AWS Elastic Beanstalk. And in my repository, I have few files. So this is Gradle project. Here you can see. Now the next step is, let's check the next step. The next step is install OpenJDK. So for that, you need to update your system package first. So it's done. Now clear the screen. And now the next step is install Java. So it's done. So let's check the version. So you can see this is our Java version 11.0.13. Now the next step is install AWS CLI. So it's also done. Now let's check the next step. So the next step is create new bucket in AWS. So firstly, search ES3 and go to the bucket. Then click on create bucket. You can see here. Then enter your bucket name. Then remaining keep as it is and click on create bucket. So let's start. So go to the ES3. So you can see this is the ES3. That means Amazon ES3 dashboard. Then click on create bucket. Now here you can see bucket name must be unique and must not contain spaces or uppercase letter. So you need to enter unique name. So here I will enter API deployment. And here my region is API South -1. Then keep as it is. And now click on create bucket. So here you can see our bucket API deployment. So it's done. So the next step is create new user in AWS. So you can see this is the user dashboard. Now click on add user. Now here, enter username, GitLab. Then select AWS credential types. So here I will select access key and secret key. Then here you need to add some permissions here. So click on attach existing policies directly. And firstly search for S3. Click on Amazon S3 full access. Then here search for Elastic Beanstalk. And now here you need to select this Elastic Beanstalk enhanced health, then update custom role policies, and then multi-container Docker. Now click on next tags. So I don't want any tags, so skip. Then review. Now click on create user. Now you can see you successfully created the user shown below. So it's done. Now the next step is we need to add variables in our repository. So go to your repository and now click on settings, then CI CD. And here we need to add 3 variables here. So go to the variables, click on expand and now add variables. So the first variable is S3 bucket. So in value, name of our bucket, that API deployment. Now remove protect variable flag and click on add variable. Then second variable is AWS access key ID. Now copy your access key ID. Paste in value, remove protect variable flag, and then click on add variable. Then third and last, AWS secret key ID. Now remove protect variable flag, then add variable. So now it's done. So let's check the next step. So it's done. So we have successfully created user, then add variable. Okay. Now we are going to creating .gitlab-ci.yml file, that means our pipeline file, using this below command. So firstly, we are going to run only one job with the, that means build job. So for that, copy this code. Now we are going to only run only one job, build. Then we are going to deploy, that means run second job, that's deploy. Now click on this plus icon, then new file. And here enter your name of your file, that GitLab-CI. Now click on commit changes. Now let's check the pipeline. It's pending. Wait for a few seconds. failed because permission denied to this particular directory. So the solution is, you can see here the commands. So now firstly you need to clone first. So go to a repository and copy the HTTP clone. Here you can see the clone. Copy the HTTP clone. Git clone and paste the HTTP clone. Enter your username, then password. Now you need to inside your repository. Then we are going to run these commands. Then to give permission, you can run this command. Then the next command for update. Now git add dot. Then next for commit. Now git push. Now enter your username and then password. Now let's check. Refresh the file. So you can see this is our last commit, update execute permission for GitLab command. And this is the directory. Now let's check the pipeline. It's pending. Wait for a few seconds. So you can see it's running. So let's check. So you can see the message job succeed. So let's check. So firstly, clear the screen first, and now cd GitLab cd home / GitLab -runner. Then ls, then inside build, then ls, then our runner ID start from X. Here you can see our runner ID. Then ls. Inside your repository, then inside build, then libs. So here you can see our jar file. So it's done. So now the next step is, that means our next job, deploy. So firstly, we need to understand this pipeline. Then we are going to run our pipeline. So firstly here, we have added variables. So in variable, in artifact name, this is my jar file. And here, this $CI pipeline ID, this GitLab, sorry, this GitLab give us by default variable. So this is the variable CI pipeline ID. And then app name, in app name, this is my application name. Here you can see this is my application name, API deploy example. So this is my application name. So here we have two stage, first build, then deploy. So first build, and here this jar file move from here to here. So for that, this script. Then in deploy, firstly AWS configure set region. So my region is AP South -1. Then AWS S3 CP, and here you need to add this path. That means that our jar file copy from here and paste in here. Then the AWS Elastic Beanstalk create application version, then application name. So in app name, that my application name, then CI pipeline ID. So this is pipeline ID. Then here update environment. So application name, that application here application name in variable, and then my environment name. This is my environment name, API deploy example -env. So that's the pipeline. So let's run the pipeline. Now we are going to update our pipeline. Now we are going to update our pipeline. So click on pipeline editor. Now click on commit changes. And now let's check the pipeline. So it's pending. Wait for a few seconds. So you can see our first pipeline is running. So let's check. So you can see the message job succeed. So let's check the second stage, means second job deploy. Now it's pending. Wait for a few seconds. So you can see here our second job is running. So you can see a job succeed. So in our second job, so you can see the firstly the AWS Elastic Beanstalk create application version. So you can see application version. So here, so that our application name is API deploy example, then version label 3. Then bucket, that means our bucket. So our bucket name is API deployment. Then S3, that our snapshot means with the name AWS 0.1 snapshot v3 char. So let's check from here. Let's check here. It's correct or not. cd/home/GitLab-runner. Then ls, then inside build. Now inside libs. Now here you can see that AWS 0.0.1 snapshot v3.jar, and here you can see now date of created and date of updated and status. And then the second, that update environment. So here that application, that means environment name, then environment ID, that application name, then version label. So here you can see. So let's check here. So refresh the page, go to environment. And wait for a few seconds. So here you can see the running version is 3. So that means it's successfully updated. So in this video, we have learned how to deploy a Java application to AWS Elastic Beanstalk using the GitLab CI. So thank you for watching our video. I hope you like the video and it's helpful to you. So please like, share and subscribe our DevOps Center.